Well, here we go. I may have to cut this real short. It just depends on how they act with each other. Gotta let him finish using the restroom. And I got her, I'm holding her. I don't let them meet like this too often. Hey, no. The only reason is because of his intensity. If he gets upset, you know, it could be bad. So you have to be watching this. Be nice. You have to really be watching this. Because if she gets too much for him, and she is a female and a puppy, so he'll put up with it, but it could get to a point where he gets pissed off. And I have to be ready to step in immediately. Good boy, be nice. I'm not going to get too close to him because he could get possessive. You just never know. I don't recommend anybody do this with a dog like he is, the type of dog he is, if you can't handle it. Because say if something did pop off and you're not the type that can be able to separate two dogs, then I wouldn't be doing this. And she is a puppy, so if he really got after her, she would just try to submit or run away. You wouldn't have to worry about her trying to tangle with him. And she's not really bred that way. But it's hot out here, man. I know I'm just rambling. But yeah, it's possible to have him around other dogs, you know, but he's kind of come up with her and stuff in the house, and I allow him to be around each other every once in a while. I just rarely allow him to be out here free roaming like this, you know. Him, I have him on a leash. Her, I'm not worried about. Give her some privacy. Come here, Bubba. Yeah. Now I gotta back off. No. Be nice. See, that got that got a little bit intense there. See, she's pushing him. And he does really good though, you know. And some people that watch videos like this, they might say, oh, you know, there's nothing wrong with him. You're worried about nothing. Well, listen, I know what I'm talking about, at least with my dogs. So it seriously can turn into something bad. It doesn't mean it will. But I'm aware of that. You can see him starting to get a little frustrated with all that jumping and grabbing. But he's got some pretty good patience. Now I know with like a strange dog, he doesn't have any patience. And he's not the barking type or anything else. He's real silent and he'd just run up on another dog, you know, without any noise, no nothing. He'll just run up and grab onto one, so he can't ever be around strange dogs. And I don't think that he would get along like this even if it were a male puppy. She did one time when I had him like this, when she was a little younger. She was pushing his buttons like that, but in a real, you know, real rough way. She hadn't quite learned how to play with him. And he got onto her pretty good. She let out a yelp and walked off, and then came back a little more respectful. So it's also possible that you could see a correction if she keeps that up. See, I'm not liking his look. She's gonna piss him off here in a second. Be nice. Oh, she came close with all that running back and forth. She came close to making him mad. But see, now this is good here, just this little bit. Did you see that? Come here, girl. Did you see that? That wasn't a bite, but we're gonna stop it now because he's clearly told her he don't want no more. It was real nice the way he did it. It was a warning, but it was warning enough to not keep pushing it. You know, y'all can rewind it back or whatever and look at it. He gave her just a little light, little, not a snap, but he just opened his mouth towards her and said, that's enough. And that's where I pick her up and say it's done. To me, it's good to leave on a good note. You know what I'm saying? Not a bad one. But all right, man.